You can see my screen. You can see my screen, sir?
Yeah, sir. I
Okay.
can able to see.
Okay, great. Okay. So the company name is Multicase, and that is based in Ohio, and software name is Case Ultra, right? And this Case Ultra is developed as a research collaboration with US FDA and other research organizations, and we are having a oldest research agreement with US FDA, which is more than 15 years, and still it is going on. So when you prepare a this kind of report for ICHM7 assessment, what do you need? You need two methodology. One is called statistical, and another is called knowledge based or rule based methodologies. And both of these methodologies is available in our software. Not only that, we have one additional feature actually, which will help you. So what happen when you run the predictions? You get sorry, you can hear me because I see some network bandwidth issues. Hello, hello.
नहीं, आपकी आवाज आ रही है सर.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, can hear you.
Okay, fine. Uh, because I got message that network bandwidth. That's fine. So when you run the two models, that is called a statistical model and knowledge-based model, you got predictions like it may be negative negative, it may be positive negative, or it may be positive positive. What is the concern? If you are getting a prediction like negative and positive, so you may be confused. What is the final call? Is it negative or is it positive? Many software which are available in market, they will just end up with these predictions. Then you have to decide what is the final call. But in our case, we have a feature called consolidator, which will help you to give the final judgment. That is called support your expert review, right? So once you open the software, you will get these three models, right? In the three models, two are statistical and one are rule based. So first one, that is GT1 underscore BMUT. It is prepared by using a training size of around 12,000 compounds, and whatever the compounds we have kept in the training set, they are tested against 5 important bacterial stains which are mandatory by agencies, that if you are saying something is negative, they should negative in all these 5 bacterial strains. And again, as I told you, the model is built in collaboration with US FDA, and it is properly validated using OECD principles also. So because we have the biggest database, so we have a very broader coverage of chemical space also. And in center you can see there is one more statistical model, that is called farm underscore BMUT. And this model we prepared with molecule which we received from lots of pharma companies. Major contribution is from Japan. I can say very proudly, more than 90% of Japanese are our customers, and they are using this software. So they share their proprietary data, and we prepared this statistical model. And this model is not supposed to be used always. You can use this model when you face issues with above two model. So this is something you are getting additional one more software along with the main bundle. Then the final model is called your GT Expert, that is rule based model. It is again, it will revert back some with some alerts, and it will highlight some activating and deactivating features. Those activating and mitigating features will actually lower down the toxicity of the molecules. So it will detect all those chemical environment and let you know. And now I will just move to the next slide. So we again have mutagenicity database also. So that is actually we got tested against this Salmonella and E. coli, and the database size is around 17,000 compound, and our database is updated annually mostly, but if some minor upgrades comes, it may update twice a year also. And this model is again built in collaboration with US FDA, and we are having a database of carcinogenicity data also, which is around 2000 compounds. So what you will get? You will get the bacterial strain conditions, assay conditions, metabolic activations in presence of S9 and absence of S9, and other relevant informations. You will also get the literatures, that is bibliographic information about all whatever the reports you are getting from the software. They will link you with the references also. Now, this is the basic workflow of the software. So first, what do you need to do? You need to prepare the input of your data. What data? You are having API, then you are having your impurities, which are produced during the course of synthesis. Software just need the structure of your chemical, right? So you can directly draw the structure in the software, or you can copy the structure from any third-party software like CamDraw. If you don't want to use any other software, you can draw directly inside our software also. But in most of the times, you are not working on single molecule. You are working on library of molecules. So what we suggest, prepare a Excel sheet and get the SMILE code of your molecule, prepare the list, and give the input. I will show you in the software how you can do that. So once you are done with the input file, you need to select the model, right? That two models, main models, GT1 underscore BMUT and rule based model GT underscore expert. Just select the model, then run the test. You will get some predictions. To get the final predictions, you need to run consolidator. Actually, consolidator will give you the expert review evidence. So this first, second and third part, it is done by software. Data input, selecting the model, then generating the evidence for expert review. Once you are done with this three part, then you have to prepare a brief report of whatever the finding you have received from the software, and then submit your that expert review report that is prepared manually by somebody. So we have a sample report. I will show you how you can prepare the report. But before that, I will take you to the software and show you how you can use the software. Till now, if you have any queries or questions, please feel free to ask. Any queries?
No, thank you. Continue.
So I just opened the software, and you can see this is the software interface, and this is the green window. This is the model which I am talking about. This is your statistical model. If I take cursor there, it will show you the version of the software, the database which I have shown you, everything. And this is the second model, GT underscore expert, and this is third model, farm underscore BMUT. So you need to select first two model only for getting your predictions done. And this yellow window you can see downside, this is the window for selecting the input file. You can select chemical from some folder. Suppose you have prepared some SDF file and kept in some folder. You can select entire file from that folder, or you can test one chemical. But normally what we know that most you are working on library of chemical 10, 15, 8 like that. So it is always suggested use this third option, test chemical from data curator. Once you select this third option, you can see this data curator option will be highlighted. Now you see this option called load chemical. Just click on load chemical. Then you can see different ways of loading the chemical. You can load SD file, text file, mol file. You can copy the structure or the data from the Excel sheet, and you can draw also. I will just show you one interface if you want to draw something in the software directly. Suppose you want to draw aniline. I select the nitrogen here, and this is aniline. There is a refine option to correct the geometry of the molecule, chemistry of the molecule. Just click it. It will correct the bond distance, bond angle, everything. This molecule is prepared. If you want to get the SMILE code of this molecule, just click on copy. SMILE code will be generated. Or directly you can supply the structure as an input in the software. Just click on OK. And you can see the structure is generated. But you cannot see the name here. So if you want to put the name, just click on edit. and in my case the name is aniline. Click OK. Done. Similarly, if you want to insert one more molecule, draw. Suppose I want to draw something like that. Okay, drawn. Similarly, you can go on, but as I told you, there is another options also. I will show you that. Before that, I will just ask you a few queries. You are familiar with this SD and or mol file? What is SD file?
Yeah, I am familiar with the SDL file.
Okay.
Yeah, Yatendra.
Great, sir. So if you have the molecule saved in SD or mol file, you can directly open that, right? But I will take you to the interface where if you are working on some API or having the impurities, you use this option always. One second. Yeah. You can see this Excel sheet, right? What I have done, I have taken the cache number, smile and name. Software just need smile, nothing else, because once you copy the smile, the structure will be detected by the software. But what problem you will face? By smile, you will not recognize your molecule, that this smile represent which molecule. For example, if I just copy it, Control C, I open the software, paste from clipboard. See, all structure detected, but name is not there. So by default, it will give you mol 1, mol 2, mol 3, mol 4. But what is mol 1? What is mol 2? You may be confused. So better put the name also. Empty it. I will just take the name then. I will copy name and this. Paste from clipboard. Now you can see names and structure, right? And this last is my API. This is I believe this is the best way of giving the input, and you can give n number of molecule in this particular file format. You can prepare this Excel sheet of all your library and you can do that. Suppose sometimes you want to search structure just by smile, sorry, cache number, you can do that. I just copied cache number here and I will make it empty. Okay, I don't have anything here. I am just copying my cache number and paste. So see, I copied cache number, but you cannot see any structure because cache number is just a number, and that cache number is linked to some database, mostly PubChem database. And if you want to retrieve the molecule from database, you can get by using the option get structure from web. Normally this software is working totally offline. It connect online only in the case when you are interested to get structure from any database like PubChem or NCBI, whatever. So just click get structure from web. You got the structure. We got the structure for this molecule. Similarly for this, if you want to get structure for all molecule in one go, we have one step cure option. Just click here, download structure from PubChem, and it is always suggested neutralize the charges. Then click on proceed. It will take few seconds and give you all structures. So you are not doing anything, you are working by just supplying the cache number. See, but here one job you need to do, you need to write the names manually because we have not given the name. So if you by cache number, if you know the name, just go there, edit and write the name like that, right? So this is one way again you can give the input. So best way is what I shown you, empty it and select this. What you need to select? You need to select the number of rows. We have 3 rows and 8 columns. Sorry, 8 rows and 3 columns. I just selected all and paste from clipboard. There are 7 chemicals in data curator and they do not contain any error or duplicate. If you get any error, that error will be highlighted here. Here you can see the message no error. So just click OK and you are done. You prepared the input file. You loaded the input file. Now our job is going to start. what we need to do? Select the model. First model, press Control button, select another model. Two models selected, which are the mandatory model for any regulatory agencies. Whenever you do the assessment, you need these two models to do the assessment. Then you just click on Run Test. So what software doing? Software is doing the analysis, and it will revert back with predictions that it is negative, positive, or whatever. So see, these are my impurities, and this is my API. And you see, so what software will do? Software first look into the literature, and what it look for? It look for a data with known experimental information. Do our data already experimentally tested? Do we have AIMS report for that? If you see known, this keyword known negative, you can see here known negative. Known means experimentally it is tested, and that data we have. So this is known negative. Something is known positive, experimentally it is tested, and it is a mutagenic compound, right? So as you know that our API is always in most of the cases it is mandatory, it should be AIMS negative, it should be tested AIMS negative, and my software detected it known negative. See, this is my API and this is known negative. And others, what you are seeing here, positive and negative, these are the predictions done by the software. What kind of predictions? Two predictions. First, this one is statistical, means by using the statistical knowledge, artificial intelligence algorithm, this prediction has been done. And this is GT expert. This is expert means it is again a knowledge, but it is prepared, it is given by some expert. They shared their informations, and that is documented, and entire software is working on that concept and giving you the final output. So when software upgrades, mostly this statistical model is changing. This GT expert remains same. Very rarely it changes because the rules are defined by peoples. So it rarely it changes, but major changes happens in this statistical model only. Now you see that we got this prediction, positive, negative, and all. So what is final call? So you can see this option called consolidator, and this is unique feature of our software. This kind of feature is not available in any other software, and this will really help you to get the final output. And I am looking my impurities with respect to API, and I know my API is here. So just click on this apply consolidator. A window will prompt, yeah, this one. And what this window is asking for, it is asking that do you have any API? API means do you have any API which is experimentally tested negative? It is mandatory. Your API should be experimentally tested negative. And in my case, I have. This is sitting on ID number 7. So what you need to do? Just type here 7. In 7th position, my API is sitting. If you don't have API, just click no API is there. But in my case, I have API. Not only API, suppose few impurities is known negative. You know that this impurity is already tested in AIMS and it is known negative. You can mention that also. For example, suppose this second number is known negative. What you need to do? Just put one comma here and write second. But in my case, right now we have API which is known negative. Okay. So I just defined that this 7th is sitting on this particular ID. Now, two more options. Number of analogs. Analogs, what are so you are familiar with the key this term analogs?
Yeah, Atendra, may I ask you one question? Actually, I am not expert on genotoxic, but I have some experience based on our regulatory feedback.
Yeah.
And one regulatory feedback was actually how can we validate this particular software, because sometimes your one statistical evaluation is showing that the compound is negative for particular toxicity, and one our knowledge based see software showing that the compound is
Yes,
positive for
yes,
particular
yes.
genotype.
That is conflict in decision. One method says
Yeah,
vice versa, another method says on a different thing. So conflict in
yeah.
decision, right? And this is a very
So
right.
in
Yeah,
this case, what will be our right? You can see the steps to
yeah.
evaluate this particular
Yes, yes,
compound.
yes. I will help you. And actually, right now I have not taken any case. In next demo, we will take case like that also, if possible.
Yeah, definitely.
So, but here situation is there. See, you are seeing we are going to overrule this predictions also. See, GT1 says positive, GT expert says positive. Do you feel this is really positive? Software given you the prediction, this is positive. But when you tell about API, you know that in most of the cases that impurities are produced during the course of synthesis, right? And they are shared with API, right? That's why this API is playing a very crucial role here. Not only API, if you know your impurity is also AIMS negative, you can tell that impurity also, as I shown you. So,
Even even some certain if you talk about the analogs, some
hmm,
analogs definitely is not related to the particular API,
hmm.
but it could be the possibility to genotoxic
Right, right,
particles.
right. So I will help you with entire judgment. Actually, how to means give the accurate answers against your predictions.
Yeah,
Sorry. So you need to select the analogs. Now it totally depend upon you. You can start with 5 analog. But if you feel that no, you need you want to have look on greater analogs, you can select 7 and 9. We start with 5 analogs. Then similarity measures. So we need to look for the alert environment, the environment where we are getting the issues actually. Entire structure is not genotoxic. Please notice your entire compound is not genotoxic. It is genotoxic because of some fragment. Correct? And that
yeah,
fragment is detected by the software. It will detect and tell you that this fragment making the software toxic, making the sorry your impurity toxic. So just I click on this OK option. You see what will happen. Now software is analyzing, getting all the evidence in terms of which is shared with API, in terms of alerts, then comparing the alerts with analog, and finally it will dismiss the positivity of these predictions and give you a final call that no, this is not positive, this is negative. And you see this, see entire things changed, right? Previously they are positive, but it become negative. Now your concern, why it become negative, right? You
yeah,
might
right.
you might be wondering why it become negative. The software detected it positive, but you are getting it negative. Why? So,
Definitely. Actually, whenever we are to submit this data to our regulatory,
hmm,
there may be one question.
yes, and sir, we are going to answer that question. None of the software will address this issue. This is the main concern actually. People buy the software for these two methods. They get the prediction, but when they need to prepare the expert review, they need to define the reason why they are doing that. So we have the reason here. I will take one by one. I will take one report here. Suppose this is negative. Why? Click on this. This is your query molecule, right? And this molecule is become negative. Software is telling you after final comparison, and it is also telling you this is see expert review tips, a potential ICHM7 class 4 compound. Software is telling that this belong to class 4 compound. Why? Now don't rely blindly on the software. You need to look into the evidence. Software is telling here review the comparison with the inner substance and alert section to determine similarity of the chemical environment. Then say yes, this is negative or positive, whatever. So come to the prediction part. We have two models, and in both of the model it is detected positive, right? Why it is detected positive? Because of these alerts. 3 plus 1, 4 alerts. 3 alerts from statistical method, 1 alerts from rule based method, and we don't have any deactivating features, any unknown fragments, so 0. Now what is your duty? Your duty is to qualify these 4 alerts, and if you properly qualify and dismiss it, then only you can say this is negative, and this job is done by software. You just need to go through the report and write it in your own language. That is your job, and we will show you the sample report how to write that also. Okay, now see, this is your query chemical, and these are nearest analog which are very similar to your query chemical. Here this negative is not prediction, it is a real Ames data. This, if you want to get the Ames in data in information, you can get by this ID 8956 5622 9116. These are the ID against which all experimental details are available in downside the report. So what software do? It just look in which is greater in number. Negative is greater or positive is greater. If negative number is more, it is negative. If negative number, if positive number is more, this is positive. So in my, we will just compare the things with first API. This is your API, acetogelamide, right? And this is my query molecule. What differences my query molecule have with API? This yellow region, highlighted yellow region is the difference with API. Means we need to see what alerts detected. These 4 alerts are detected, 3 from statistical and 1 from rule based. The red color means genotoxicity. It is detected by software. But something, some fragment is genotoxic, it doesn't make entire molecule genotoxic. We need to see in deeply and qualify it. Let's take it one by one. We will take this alert number 39, then 51, then 1114, then A1 19.1. So just take first alert, alert 39. You see, this is the alert. This is detected as a alert, but this alert is dismissed because it is shared with API. You got one answer which you can tell to the agency that this is not genotoxic because my API is Ames negative and my API and this particular structure is shared with API. You got one reason to just tell the agency that this is a negative molecule, but software is giving something more along with this option. It is giving you in something what you know in terms of analog also. This is your query molecule, and we find, because we selected 5 analogs, so we get here 5 analogs, and out of 5, 4 are negative. These 4 analogs are very similar to your query molecule, and 4 are negative, and only 1 is positive. Major call is from negative, negative wins. So finally, on the basis of analog also, you can say that this molecule is negative. So you got 2 reasons. One reason, it is shared with API. Another reason, on the basis of analog. Majorly analogs are negative, so this is negative. Dismiss. Then alert number 51, second alert. This is dismissed because shared with API, and this is also dismissed because all analogs mostly are negative. Then third call 1114. This alert is dismissed because it is shared with API, and all analogs are negative. And this is your third one, that is you got from rule based. This alert is dismissed because it is shared with API. One reason. Here they are also highlighting some mechanism. You can mention this mechanism in your comment section. It will put weightage to your finding. Then on the basis of analog, it is dismissed because out of 5, 4 are negative, right? So finally, you and we don't have any deactivating features, so nothing about that. We don't have any carcinogenicity data, nothing about that. And I am talking about the experimental conditions. So see, one second, I will just take you to any one report. See, 8956. This is the ID of this analog, and if you want to see get the experimental data, just go down. And this is the experimental information for this ID. It is negative in OECD 471 strains. More details, go down. This is more details. It is negative. All conditions, all details and relevant literatures is there. Where you get this literature? Inside the software itself. Go down. Here the references. Right? All references. So you are getting everything inside the software. I am going back. I have just shown you the first, like that, second, third, fourth, fifth, and all. So what you need to do? You need to save the report. Just click on report wizard. And okay, we will create one folder for you where to save the report. I will just create one folder, new, and I will give the name CTX Life Science. Done. Okay, open the software, report wizard. You need to save the report. So these are the individual reports, and these are the report where you are getting the final judgment. So we need to save first this consolidated report. Select the PDF, select the path where you want to save. In our case, we have created this folder CTX. We will get report in this only. Click OK and click on generate report. Now software is generating the same report which I have shown you for all 6 impurity, including your API. So the calculation is going on, and it will take just fraction of few seconds, I believe a minute, and you will get the output. In between, if you have any doubt or query, please feel to ask me.
Yeah, Yatendra, actually I have some experience about the Topcat, and I have seen some value or potential value points at certain things, and regulatory also see sometimes asking about the exact potential value or other things. So is there any facilities in your software to calculate this particular?
So, I actually didn't get your question. What kind of value you are talking about? Means whatever the
Actually, see, if you see the Topcat reports, Topcat
Sir, actually,
published,
we are not aware about the Topcat, and Topcat is
okay.
not also in the list of agencies. This
But
regulatory.
I think I have seen some list of agencies. The Topcat is the particular knowledge based software.
Yeah, that is the
As
main.
per
That is the main problem. It is using only one methodology, but they need both of the methodologies to get the prediction done,
yeah.
and that is missing there. And it is also not recommended well by most of the agencies. They recommend 2-3 softwares in the which multi-case is there, Case Ultra, Derek and Sarah are there, and one more I believe Leadscope, something like that. But in all these 3 softwares, the types of predictions, this expert review findings, and database size, and the research collaboration, Case Ultra is on top of that.
So, do you have any statistical evaluation data of particular molecule?
Yes, I have shown you both. I have shown you all, sir. I will just, the report is generated. I will show you. Wait. So this report is generated. Now I will generate. You got the report. One more report you will get. This is called Excel sheet. Just generate that. I will take you to the brief report. All details already I have shown you, but I just will show you where is the statistical report.
Yatin, I believe you just show them once again our databases.
We'll show them. They are a little bit confused with that. I will show them. No worry.
Yeah, then actually, my concern is that whenever we submit the data from till date, we are submitting the data of Topcat particular. We are evaluating from output, and whenever we submit the data, regularly asking a number of questions on this particular.
Sir, they will definitely ask. What is our job? Whenever we submit any report to agencies, it should be very crystal clear. What we need to do? Suppose we we just take the present situation that I have.
Definitely, because we don't have any much more experience or knowledge about the toxicity evaluation of particular.
Sir, I believe after this presentation you don't have any issues. I will just take you on that. Done. So you are asking about statistical. This is the statistical output. GT1 _ BMUT. This is the statistical output. This is the rule-based output which I'm talking about, right? And 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 these are the main output you are getting which agencies need. But on the basis of this output, you are not going to make only decision. You have to review your finding, and that review has done by using this third feature, right? So I will show you one sample report. You will get idea. Before that, I will take you the folder where we got the report. So this is
Yatin, just a minute.
yeah.
Yatin, just a minute. Hello. Yatin, just bring up that report again.
Yeah.
Case Ultra report.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to ask Dr. Dubey. Dr.
Yeah.
Dubey, has your confusion about the expert and the statistical databases become more clear, or is there still some confusion with you?
No, actually, I don't have any confusion regarding whatever you are. I have seen this software. I'm agree with this.
Okay.
Actually, based on our experience, I have certain questions which we received from the regulatory.
Yes,
One
sir.
is validation of particular software. Sometimes one software is not showing the compound is genotoxic particular, and sometimes one statistical evaluation showing that the compound is genotoxic.
Yeah,
So
you
in
can
this
see
case,
that here, you know,
regulatory asking about the validation.
yeah, sir, the validation, the software is validated. When you buy the software, we give you the QMRF documents,
Okay.
which show you that the software is validated as per the OECD guidelines.
So as I told
See,
you,
actually,
yeah.
sir, I think what you are saying that is not related to that particular validation. It's mean suppose you have evaluated your particular compound by using the two software, and one is predicting is yes positive, second is predicting is negative.
Yes,
So
sir.
agency expectation is you use one more software to validate particular two software, which is results that are different, which is
They are giving the these
Sir,
structures.
Sir, sometimes
sir, one
it
thing.
is not that. See, what will happen is if, let us say, the expert rule is giving negative and the statistical rule is giving positive,
positive.
or it is vice versa, then you have to prove whether it is negative or positive based on your expert review, which you will do.
Yeah. So that is
Okay.
actually most of the time people are confused with that only. That is so the situation is that software when software give you the prediction, it says it is positive or negative. It is doing on the basis of the database on which it is trained, and it depend upon the size of database on which it is trained. And in our case, the size which I'm showing you, if you compare with any other software, they don't have this much size. So our prediction is more reliable in comparison if we were talking about in terms of validation. But o- agencies don't just go by positive and negative terminology. That is something predicted. Now you have to qualify, as I qualified in my PDF, this file. I've shown you this
Yeah,
file.
definitely.
In that file, means you got 4 alerts. See, the software detected it positive. Why? Because we got 4 alerts. 3 alerts from statistical, 1 alert from rule based. Now our job, see, whatever software you are using, Topcat, Derek, they will just give you this prediction and nothing more you will get. Here, our software is telling the reason. This is positive, but when you compare this positive when you tested your impurity individually without in absence of API, right? In absence, because we run this model and this model. We do we tell about API? No, we just supplied API here, and this API detected as negative. But this API is not related to A, B, C, D, E, F, any of the impurity, because software is a machine. They don't know what is this API. They work on individual chemical, and you got prediction for individual model. But as we know that these impurities are produced during the course of synthesis, and majority of situations they are shared with API. So now we are telling software that I am looking my impurity in contrast to API, not individual finding are there. So when you tell in contrast to API, this consolidator will take care more precisely about the decision, and this will give you the reason. So the file which I saved here, if you see here, this is the consolidated report, and you are getting a brief report for all molecule, and this is same report which I have shown you inside the software. See, right? Same report and all details, and in this detail you have report for this model as well as reason. So see here what we qualify one by one. We have taken the all alerts, and we dismiss the alerts with a valid reason, right? Here it is dismissed, then it is dismissed in all cases. And in downside, if you go, we are giving you the reason for experimental values also, and these experimental values are tested against all those important strains which are mandatory by agencies. Then after all this, in downside it will give you individual report also. If you scroll down, these are the references. Then these are in appendix. If you go down, this is again that statistical output, it is positive, and in down if you get rule based output, this is positive. So this consolidator is a brief report with a reason why it is yes, why it is no, all right. I will show you one sample report to give you more how to write actually a report. One second. And this is something which is done manually. Yeah, before showing this one report I forgot to show you. You will get this Excel sheet like report, and this Excel sheet actually will tell you that this is your impurity, and this impurity detected as positive by statistical and positive by rule based also, but suggested overall outcome is negative and suggested class is 4. This all you are getting by software, nothing you have to do, everything is done by software. And finally here review tips, you need to write your, if you use this template now, I believe you can go with this template also, but we have something more for you. This report we prepared manually, and I will show you how it is done. So this you have to tell that who prepared this report. You could write the name of the person, date, and which software you have used. Then what kind of software it is a QSR software. It is by the name of the software is this, version is this, company name is this, and so on. Then the important methodology which the agencies look for, statistical is there, rule based is there, both is there. Again, what my colleague is talking about, they also need the QMLF document. So we will share this document once you buy the software. Then you come to the summary, what has done. The assessment include the parent drug API and 2 of its potential impurities, D and E, and so that is classified in class 5 and 4 respectively. Now you need to prepare something. This is same what I have shown you in that Excel sheet. So this is your API. This is non-negative. Why it is non-negative? Because you know this is a experimental data. You have this data with you. So in comment section you can write this, and you can include the document related to this. Then this is your impurity. This impurity is detected negative by both of the methods. These are the 2 methods, and finally it is class 5. And now why it is negative? So you have to mention all these points to counter the queries from agencies. Negative prediction from both of the methodology. The aromatic amine alert was determined non-mutagenic. These all evidence you will get inside the software, right? This is detected positive, but finally it become class 4. You are getting the reason. This reason you will get from the software. One more thing I want to highlight. If you have some additional information in-house available, you can include that point also in the comment section, and you can tell that because of this reason also it become positive or negative, right? Similarly, and these are the analogs. Actually, you can copy the analogs from the software to put more weightage to your finding. And finally, you need this also, the experimental data on what basis you are telling. So these are the your impurities, and these are 5 important bacterial stains, and all these things you are getting from the software. Nothing you have to go there. You will get all details from the software itself, negative, 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 and relevant literature here. And this is also you are getting from the software. And if you go, you can put the literature references here. Then finally, you need to attach the consolidated report and individual report, same which I have saved here in this file. This consolidated report, PDF, Excel, and this is the individual report. See, individual, rule based, statistical. All you have to attach. So I have written here, attach consolidated report, individual output here, attach QMRF document, and you are done. That all you have to do and submit it to the agencies. So the cross questions will be less. I cannot guarantee it will not come. It may they may ask if they have doubt, but the chances will be less, because we have done our job properly. We have given a valid reason for all of our finding. So this is what we are supposed to do actually. I believe I have given you a rough idea how you can go with this expert review. So this
Yeah, Yatindra, I think I'm agree with your report. I think you are quoting the classification of the particular impurity as per the M7. And the justification why comes it under the M7. So I think your comments is also okay.
Anything else, sir?
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Anything else, Dr. Saab? I mean, any other point that you wish to clarify, or any other point you think needs a little more elaboration by Yatinder, so he can do it.
Sir, actually, preliminary, I think it's okay. I'm agree with your reports, and I have no concern about that particular, because your report is also in line with as per regulatory, because I have seen that according to your coding there, the M7 classification is also on particular, you are evaluating your particular impurity against the API or banned substance. So I think all are in line with regulatory expectation.
Okay,
Right.
Thank you, sir.
So, sir, this is what we have done, a introductory session for you, and as discussed with Dr. Jitendra, next session we can plan, and I will invite the developer of the software, Dr. Suman Chakravarti, for next level of presentation
Okay, sir.
with your R&D
Thank you.
team.
So, Yatendra, actually, see, as I told you that our technical and purchase head is not available up to the code.
That is fine, sir.
So,
My-
can you plan after 4?
yeah, we can do after 4. Actually, my agenda is that I want to make you familiar with the software. So I think I have given you a rough idea what kind of software it is.
Yeah, definitely. And I have also requested you for our certain trial basis. So that definitely we want to see familiar with software.
Okay.
So
So, sir, you need means you need the trial before 4th, or after that presentation you need trial.
after code, sir, after code. Actually, see, our team, whenever our team is comes together, and we will decide. Then definitely we will go for trial. Okay.
Okay, fine, sir, fine. So, any other concern you have? Any other doubts? What I believe the doubts you are feeling that agencies will ask you to do the comparison with another software. They will never ask you like that. They will just ask you a valid reason. If you are telling it is negative, why you are telling negative? You have to give valid scientific reason with all experimentals and in terms of analogs, all details.
Okay, Yatendra. Meanwhile, I will. Can you share me some one report? So I will go through that particular report, and if I have any concern or I have any comments, according to my regulatory expectation,
We'll mail
definitely
you.
I will.
We'll mail
write
you. We'll mail you, and
Okay.
I will also mail you this sample report also for your reference.
Yeah, and with me, my R&D head is also available here, Dr. Neeraj Shah.
Doctor, what I mean to say, you just share our file, our Excel file of our product, and then how the reports come, it will be easier for us for the
Sir,
assessment.
for that, what I request you, when we will give you the trial license, you run your data yourself in that software, right?
Yeah, definitely.
And you get the
Okay.
report. I will give you report on this example data which I shared with you right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Fine.
why I think I am talking about the trial because see, you treat us as a training for particular genotoxic.
So don't worry, sir.
So
I
that's
am
why
I
I'm
am I
asking.
am available here always. Whenever you face any issues, you face issues while preparing this input file or whatever, I am here to help you. Don't worry about that. So
Okay, so
yeah, once you
fine.
start the trial, once you purchase the software, we will not leave you at it because it is not a one-day relation. We are going to bind for
Yeah, yeah.
lifelong. So we will be there for you. Don't worry, sir.
Okay.
Sidhu sir, you want to say something so that we can wind up this meeting?
Yeah, Dubey, I just wanted to bring one point to your notice when you mentioned about that in the second software that sometimes they want you to evaluate the data in a second software.
Yeah.
Uh, Yatendra must have shown you in case Ultra for QSAR, we give you two databases.
Yeah, definitely. I have
Second,
gone through your data and I concluded that yes, there is the if you are giving sometimes a report that showing the classification as per the M7 and you are giving the comments with respect of your particular classification, so definitely it will, I think, helpful to us.
yeah. That is one point, sir. Second is that because in case Ultra you get two QSAR databases. Yatin, can you
Okay.
just explain those two QSAR databases once again?
Yeah, this one. This third one is this one.
So this third one, if you see this farm Bermude,
Hmm.
this is the sir, Case Ultra is the only software available in the market where you get two QSAR databases. So it is like buying two separate QSAR softwares.
And sir,
Okay.
if as you said that you want to compare, you can compare inside our software itself because we have one more statistical database here, and I'm just opening the database to just to give you the idea. This database is around 17,691 compounds, and most of the molecules are proprietary. So for proprietary molecule, we cannot see the structure, but knowledge has been extracted. This database is database is open now. See, this is the database, right?
Some which are proprietary you cannot see, but some which
Yeah,
are open
yeah.
that you
You are
see.
seeing the open structure. If I go down, 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 yeah, these are the proprietary. You cannot see the structure, right? And if you go down, 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 see the number. We are having around 17,691 compounds. Yeah. So this is the biggest achievement we have in terms of the database and size and all. The number of alerts which we are giving you in our software, none of the software will give such kind of predictions actually. If you compare with very well-known software which is running in the market, like Derek and Sarah also, they are not giving you the reason of the finding against the entire reports. And one more thing I want to just show you in our software, if you want to load a previous report, there is an option called load report. You can get whatever the things you have done. Suppose I want to load this quick test 222. Click here. What is this? This test has done on November 24 and it includes 4 chemicals with one model. See, it is telling about the model also. This, it is 2 model, 5 chemical, date, so and so, time so and so. So whatever model, the prediction you run, it is automatically saved inside the software. And you can retrieve any database, anything, whenever you need. Just by just clicking on load icon. Right. So this is all what I plan to show you today. And again we can meet after 4th whenever your head is back, regulatory head is back, so we can plan for one more session if needed.
But we can plan on 5th or 6th.
Yeah, then most probably we will plan for 4th or 6th, 5th or 6th. Okay.
Okay.
And for particular this confirmation, it is